So after Astrobot won the Game Awards last night, it won Game of the Year. Collectively, the PlayStation community is screaming like this.
Astrobot.
And the Game of the Year
Astrobot.
is...
Astrobot.
What's Astrobot?
Astrobot. Astrobot.
Yes, Geoff Keighley has these guys screaming like Infinite Nikki, like schoolgirls. So yes, Geoff Keighley gave these guys a present before the year came to an end. So in the pony mind, they are winning. They won Game of the Year. They even won who is watching the most corn.
I love cone. Cone.
So although there are competition in the Game Awards, when it comes to competition, Sony and their ponies can be beat with watching the most corn, because they would have won in 2022, in 2023, and now of course they would win in 2024. This year, however, it's special for them because this year they are up 49%. Yes, these ponies are watching more corn than anything. I think they're watching more corn than drinking water. They are watching more corn than touching grass outside. This is what the PlayStation Nation is known for. That's not my opinion, that's just a fact. I mean, think about this. The PlayStation 5 does not have a web browser, but yet these ponies are playing more corn than they are playing, their exclusives like Astrobot. But this is what we expect from the sickest, the sickness.
This is a sickness!
Today, however, we are not going to talk about all the different game announcements at the Game Awards. We are going to ask a question. The question is, are you surprised? Are you surprised that Astrobot won Game of the Year? Well, if you are, let me let you in on a little secret. Yes, no one is surprised that Astrobot won Game of the Year, and I'll prove it to you just now. I'll prove it to you that 3 months ago, I predicted that Astrobot would have won Game of the Year without a doubt. I'll show you the proof and evidence. So let's talk about this whole debacle of Astrobot. So you know what? Let's get it.
This is a sickness!
Let's get it. So before we continue the video, guys, if this type of content interests you, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button as we are on the road to 4,000 subscribers. Of course, we talk about Xbox news, we talk about some Nintendo every now and again, and of course, we give you the Sony Pony Salt. So if this type of content interests you, please consider subscribing. Now let's get back to the video. So while everyone is surprised that Astrobot won Game of the Year, I am like, oh my god! Wow! Because 3 months ago, I predicted that Astrobot would have won Game of the Year with certainty. You don't believe me? Look at this. So 3 months ago, I posted this video with the title Nintendo and Mario Gives Sony a Game of the Year. That video got over 4,000 views. This is how I concluded that piece in that video. Listen. So it's very clear. This game has already won Game of the Year. I mean, thanks to Nintendo, thanks to Geoff Keighley, Astrobot has it in the bag. It's a wrap. So you might be asking how I was able to foretell that Astrobot would have won Game of the Year 2024. It's very simple. You see, I have
a brain.
A brain is meant for everyday use. Those living with moderate to severe stupidity have seen immediate improvement in common sense with a brain.
Yes, guys, with a brain, you too would be able to foresee and foretell, events. We call it perception. I mean, right now, a brain is online at a discounted price of $19.99. So get your a brain today. Now, even if it is you don't have a brain, all you need to do is have eyes, because prior to the Game Awards, being showed, we know how Geoff Keighley reacted to, Astrobot. Geoff Keighley tweeted, Astrobot is coming to PlayStation 5 on September 6th. Then he said, oh my God, my heart, the cuteness is off the charts. And then he tweeted, would be in Summer Game Fest. And then he tweeted and tweeted. He also tweeted, Astrobot sold 1.5 million. I mean, look at how many tweets. I mean, a guy tweeting so much about a game, clearly it's not going to win his award show. I mean, we all know how transparent and how honest Geoff Keighley and his team of judges are. Obviously, Geoff Keighley cannot influence who wins the Game Awards. Come on, guys. Geoff Keighley is honest. He's transparent. His team is honest and transparent. We understand how they pick Game of the Year. I mean, think about it. Just think about it. When compared to Black Myth Wukong, we know that Black Myth Wukong sold over 20 million copies. If we was to compare that to Astrobot, that sold 1.5 million. I mean, there is no competition. 1.5 million clearly beats 20 million copies. Yes, I mean, and we know what makes a game Game of the Year. Of course, what makes a game Game of the Year is when their player base is dropped off after a month. Yes, when no one is playing the game, that is what makes a game Game of the Year. When the players are playing multiplats rather than playing the game itself, of course, that is what makes a game Game of the Year. And of course, guys, every single thing in Astrobot is original. They didn't copy from anyone. I mean, let's be honest.
Doze off again.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
Yes, so much innovation, so much originality is coming out from the devs there at Astrobot. Wow, 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 wow. This game is without a doubt the only game that is doing what it's doing ever. The only thing I could say about Astrobot is that, I knew it would have won because it's clearly a Nintendo game. Astrobot is clearly a Nintendo game. And if it is you don't believe me, ponies, don't take my word for it. Take the actual lead dev's word, where he got his inspiration for making this Astrobot game. Listen.
And then last and not least, and you want to stay for this one because I didn't plan to say it, but I'm going to say it anyway. Platformers, PlayStation 30 years, and we made a platformer, which is great. It's very nostalgic and fresh at the same time. But let's not forget that even before PlayStation, there were people making platformers. I remember I was a kid in 1989, Christmas, and I got a gray box. There was a game packed in. It was called Super Mario Brothers, and it was really, really great. So we are in Japan, we're in Tokyo, they are in Kyoto, but I want to pay tribute to the company who really put like platformers and showed us innovation and quality consistently and inspired us to actually make the game that we made. So that's all.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Also, and I've managed not to mention them, have you noticed? But you all know who they are, and many other companies have an.
So there it is. Very rare you see a PlayStation developer acknowledging who basically won that Game Awards. Yes, I mean, they might have his head for it, but we will see. We will see if he remains at that PlayStation studio or if they get him out of there. But let me be the first to congratulate Nintendo for winning that Game of the Year for Sony. Congratulations, Nintendo. You never fail in winning these type of awards. But let me hear what you thought about this. Were you surprised that Astrobot won Game of the Year? If you were, I would suggest buying a brain for $19.99 right now on sale on Amazon. But let me know what you thought about it in the comment sections below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. Guys, I'll see you in the next one. Later.